Flipping. It's when you buy an asset and hold it for a short period of time before reselling it for a profit. People flip houses, people flip cars, but I literally just watched a video from a YouTuber named Ryan Pineda who said he made $8,000 a month flipping couches.
Average $8,000 net profit.
And it made me wonder, is it legit? So for the next 30 days, I'm going to resell used couches to see if this is really a side hustle that anyone can do to make 8 grand a month. So here's the game plan. I'm gonna go to Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace to find couches to resell. I wanna spend as little money as possible, so I'm actually only gonna look for free couches. I'm gonna stick to leather because I feel like that's gonna be easier to resell and in good condition. I'm assuming I could sell an average couch for 200 bucks. And the only thing I need to get started is a way to pick up the couches and a place to store them. So the first order of business is simple. I can't fit a chair in here, let alone a couch. So I'm gonna need a truck. So I'm on Craigslist, I just searched truck and filtered for anything under 2 grand, and to my surprise, there's actually 2 options. This guy with no power steering, and then this guy right here, a 1996 Dodge Ram. You could probably fit a couch, eh?
Probably.
After meeting the owner, he gave me the keys for a test drive, and he let me know there was only one problem with the truck.
So that right there is you said it's exhaust leak?
Yeah, you would probably never even have to get that fixed, to be honest. I wouldn't.
I managed to get him down to $950, so we made the deal.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Sounds good.
All right, so we own a truck now.
Yay, let's start flipping.
Let's go. Startup costs, $950 for the truck and $890 for 3 months of insurance. That's $1,840 total invested. So now that we got this awesome truck, I got Facebook Marketplace and the Craigslist app on my phone, and now I'm gonna start hunting. After about 15 minutes of searching, I found my first couch. So here it is right here. It's listed for 50 bucks, but I told him if he gave it to me for free, I could take it away right away, and he said, sure, why not? So we're gonna head there right now.
Oh, it's right there too.
Good, how you doing?
There, you wanna hold that down? What I can do, I'm an electrician, I'm not a...
So it turns out the couch was broken. The reclining leg didn't work.
Setback number 1. We're 0 for 1 on our couches.
We didn't get off to a great start, but after that, the couches started rolling in. We ended up paying 20 bucks for this guy, but then we got 5 more completely for free. I did it. The plan was to use my garage to store the couches for as long as I could, but the couches took up way more space than I anticipated, and in a matter of days, we were maxed out. Inventory! 3 days in, and I think I'm at max capacity here, but I'm prepared. Luckily, I had a plan for this. I knew this was gonna happen, so it's time to call in the big dogs. This is my grandpa's warehouse. My grandpa's a retired chemical engineer, but he uses this warehouse for his side projects and a little bit of hoarding. Now we need to find a space I can put some couches. We now have 5 total couches and our storage problem is solved. Now I need to snap some show-stopping images so I can list these for sale. All right, so now my experience as an Amazon seller can actually come in handy. Here's my first listing. So the first thing I noticed about competition on Craigslist is that it's not really competition. It's just regular people trying to get rid of their used crap. So here's a few things I'm doing to stick out. Number 1 is editing the images. So I'm blurring these backgrounds to make the couches really stand out. Number 2 is better angles. And number 3 is adding the dimensions. The description is pretty simple and straight to the point. And of course, adding the tags. So my first 4 listings are up and we are in business. Asking 200, 150, 300, and 150 for that one. So now we wait. So there's not been a single hit on any of our listings. We're already a week in, but I'm gonna stay patient. We're gonna wait it out. Check it out, guys, it finally happened. There it is. First person interested in picking one up. This is the one. Now it's time to put on my delivery hat and go deliver this bad boy. We decided not to use our giant tarp, and of course, it rained. Bruh, my jacket though. How's it going?
Hello. Hey.
First delivery was smooth and we're officially in business. 150. After we got that first sale, the floodgates opened and we completely sold out our 5 couch inventory. It's the last one. Yes, I was buying it. I was buying it. It's the last one. We're sold out now. It's the last one. Delivery. All right, so that drop is done, so we're completely empty. Quick break at home to regroup, and we're gonna spend the entire day rebuilding that inventory. It seems like the weekends are super hot compared to the weekdays, so we're gonna try to make the most out of today. So we got 3 couches in here. 90% sure it won't fall out. We're gonna get at this. Check this out right now. Easily the sickest cop so far. Recliner. Not even one fart touched these cushions. Restocking. We've been at it all day. I'm getting really tired. Ooh.
It's heavy as shit.
Started the day with 0 couches, and we got this one for free. We're gonna try and flip that for $250. We're gonna try and flip that for $250. We're gonna try and flip this for $500. We got that white couch. Probably not gonna sell though. That's kind of ugly. And then we got this bad boy for, what do you think?
200.
What do you think? $250. With 4 more couches stored at my garage at home, which brings our total inventory to $2,800. One day, boy! Alright boys, careful with the merchandise. This is our biggest flip ever. 400 big ones. We picked this up completely for free. We had 9 couches and we only have 2 left. It's been a long freaking day getting couches, and it's a big day. Today we broke even, so all the expenses are paid off. We are now in the black. So here, guys, is the cash box. That is what break even looks like. So this is the home stretch. If we're going to make that $8,000, it's gotta happen in the next 12 days. Alright guys, check this out. So we just picked this up. The listing said perfect condition, but as we're loading in the truck right now, we just noticed this rip, this tear right here. But it's a solid set, so we're gonna see what we can do. So I just had this stuff laying around. It's called shoe goo, and we just basically took a stick and put it in here, and look at this repair. It's literally solid as heck. So I think we just salvaged this complete throwaway, and I'm gonna sell it for $400. Day 19, guys, I just sold that ripped up set for $525. So it kind of sparked an idea. It's getting a lot harder to find solid free couches. We're picking up most of them, and the only ones that are left are really crappy condition. But that fix we just did was a super simple fix that salvaged the entire sale. So I'm gonna open up my searches and start taking couches that are in not so great shape and seeing if we can fix them up. I saw some videos of people painting discolored couches and reviving them. So we're gonna open up the requirements and see if we can start building our inventory a little bit faster. So we had no problem finding our first few beat up couches, but finding fabric paint was a lot harder than I expected. My research brought us to 3 options: this duplicolor paint, a paint called Money's Worth, which only comes in these small cans, and this little repair kit I got off of Amazon. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna try our best here. I started with a light coat of the brown Money's Worth paint, and then went over it with the burgundy coat of the duplicolor. And here it is, the finished result. That right there, to me, looks brand spanking new. Turn that absolute trasher $0 couch into a solid $400 value couch right here. The next few days, we started picking up every couch under the sun. Some had a bad odor, and I used one of my grandpa's patented products to clean it. Some had bad condition leather, and I started using leather cleaner. We even found a better paint that had a softer finish for the leather. So many fucking couches. Oh, that's hilarious. We got more down here. Our ability now to pick up every couch and repair them has left us with a new problem. We're getting over flooded. I think we have a little too many couches here. All right guys, I've been reluctant to do it, but we're left with no choice really. We need to upgrade our storage solutions. There's only 9 days left to get this done, so I don't want to hold back. The storage is a 10 by 20 space and it costs $485, but we got 50% off the first month, so we paid $240. Very cool. All right, so we just locked on the storage unit. Now we gotta get all our couches over there. So how many couches can we fit in a truck? Probably illegal way of loading couches, but it saved us a full trip. 4 couches. Day 3 of having a storage, basically full. This is 17 couches in. All right, so now that we got the storage, I've been thinking of ways that we can fill it up faster, get more inventory. And I thought, instead of looking for couches, what if we got the couches to come to us, get inbound leads? So when I get home, I'm gonna post an ad on Craigslist and Facebook for a takeaway service. We'll haul your couch away for you, maybe even get people to pay us to do it. So here is that listing. I put it up last night, and today I woke up and found a copycat listing. So I guess we have a competitor, and they literally took my idea word for word. But it's all good because the idea is working. I put the ad up last night, and we already have 3 inbound leads come in. So we're here picking up our first inbound listing couch. It's literally covered in mud. Got it loaded on and we realized it has no legs. So we checked Facebook Marketplace and we found a set of brown legs that we were able to pick up for $35, but doesn't quite fit. They're too small. So what we're gonna do is take this PL Premium and shove it in the hole and let it sit. After a day, the legs were on solid and we sold that couch for $350. All right, guys, it's Friday. This is the last stretch. If we want to make it, we got to go hard this weekend, and it's ramping up. So first of the rainy weekend, give it a quick wipe on delivery, and that's a $300 sale. Finish that drop in the rain. Now we gotta quickly pack up this guy and this guy for the set. $500, power recliner, but it's still pissing rain outside, so we gotta find out how to wrap it up nicely. All right, so there they are. They're both in there, nice and covered up. Now we just gotta strap them up. All right, so we made it to the house. The merchandise is, oh shit. It kinda got wet, eh? That's not very good. The most difficult drop of all time, getting out up these stairs. All the way here, and that roof capped us. That's $800 total for the night, and we still got one more sectional to pick up. All right, here it is, last run of the day. Got this nice fake leather sectional. We're close, guys. If we can close hard on these last 2 days of the weekend, we might just hit it. Saturday, we're at the storage. We gotta get a couple couches out of here and start making our runs. We're getting so close to that 8K, and we got 48 hours to go. First drop of the day, 125. Drop complete, he gave us a tip. We got 140 for it. Let's go. All right, this couch is not fitting in the elevator. This is the third floor. With this guy. We are got one floor now. We made it, so we know it fits. Just a matter of, we kind of did that too, but whoo! Fucking victory. We made it all the way up. I'm sweating. Okay. It's flat, it's flat. Fucking millimeter, bro. We're stuck through here. There's no way to get through. And worse yet, I cracked my watch trying to lift the damn thing. Solid. We managed to get extremely lucky, and the person we were delivering to had a bag of tools in their car, and it had the exact hex size that we needed to take the legs off. Mission impossible accomplished. We got another $50 tip, so we got tipped $70. Last delivery of the day, going for 300. The lady threw us an extra $70, so we made $140 in just tips today. All right, this is it. Super early Sunday morning. This is the home stretch, last day. If we want to make it 8K, it has to happen right now. All right, so Nick's already here helping these people. They came all the way from Vancouver Island, and they're gonna go and now pick out which couches they want. All right, he's taking it. That's $450. Two-seat recliner going for $300. Just dropped our last recliner for $250. This one, we got paid to take it away. Now we're dropping off for $75 because Nick had a genius idea. I'm calling it a Christmas chair. Seasonality. Time's up. So we are now here at the end of the 30 days. What are the results? The total sales came out to $8,090. So we just hit that $8,000 mark in sales, but of course, after the expenses were $3,576. That's paying for gas, paying for some of the couches, and of course, the initial investment, the truck, and the insurance. The total profit came out to $4,514. But of course, if I was to do this for another 30 days, I wouldn't have to count the truck and the insurance because that's already paid off. So it would really be closer to $5,000 to $6,000 in profit after just the operating expenses. So final verdict, I would say that this is 100% a legitimate side hustle that can make you $5,000 to $8,000 a month cash in your pocket. But before you go out and start picking up couches, there's a lot of things that you need to know. Number one, this is extremely time consuming. I gave up 4 weekends in a row from Friday to Sunday and basically spent all day for those 3 days to get this done. So to make that kind of money, it's almost a full-time gig. Number two, this is definitely a two-man job. Now in Ryan Pineda's video, he said you can do it by yourself, but for me at least, maybe because I live in Vancouver and there's so many apartment buildings, there was no way I could have done this all by myself and gone through the elevators and done all the moving that I needed to do. Most people you pick up from aren't gonna wanna help you, and when you offer free delivery, they're gonna expect you to do the work. So definitely a two-man job. Number three is that you probably need to be living in a big city. Now I live in Vancouver, so it's very populated. There's lots of free couches going up every single day, but I can see as if you're living in a smaller city, there probably isn't as much activity in the couch market. Number four is the barrier to entry. So yes, you do need a truck to get started. I did have to spend $1,800 originally to get that, and you need storage, right? Most of you probably don't have a grandpa that has a warehouse, so right away you're probably gonna need to get a public storage solution. So depending where you live, you're probably looking at, $1,800 to $2,500 initial startup. But if you meet all those requirements, you have the time, you have someone to help you, you live in a decently populated city, and you're currently making less than $5,000 to $8,000 a month, I would seriously consider starting this. Now, if you are gonna start this, I wanna give you a few pointers. So as I was going through this process, I made a huge spreadsheet to track the data so I could help you guys out, okay? So here's what you need to know. Number one, recliners and sectionals, without a doubt, are where the most money is made. They sell the fastest, there is the most demand for them. So whether it's a 3-seat or a 2-seat recliner, those move the fastest, period. And if it's a power recliner, that's even better. Burgundy and brown, for whatever reason, sell better than black. My average turnaround time, so the average amount of time that I was holding a couch was about 5 days. Okay, so if you're holding a couch for 7 days or longer, it probably isn't a good snag, or you're overpricing it. Definitely consider getting inbound leads and fixing and repairing couches. For repairs, I would stick to real leather that's just discolored, and then I would use the leather paint that I showed to fix them up. For inbounds, simply make a post on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace saying, hey, I'll take away your couch. You can even charge them to do that. So you could say, I'll take away your couch for $40, and then you can then, of course, resell that couch. And last, but certainly not least, the most important aspect to all of this is free delivery. The main reason this business model works is that you're offering to deliver the couches. Most people that buy couches or looking for couches don't have a means to pick it up. So if you're offering free delivery, most of the time they're gonna go with you just because of that. And that's really the main reason you're able to pick up couches for $0 to $50 and resell them for $300 to $600. It's because you are doing the work of delivering it for them. So couch flipping just goes to show that with a little bit of creativity and some hard work, there really is a lot of opportunity out there for extra money to be made. Now, if you have any other side hustle ideas you want me to try out, let me know in the comments below. I'd be glad to test them out for you. But before you go, check out this video. I think we have a little too many couches here. It's literally... Oh, you're taking a piss? Don't worry, no one can see anything. And then we followed the guy. Bruh. Then we followed the guy to his truck, and he tipped us with some British Columbia special. Doesn't quite fit. They're too small.
How do you react, dude? I just thought they were recording.
Nice.